Can you solve all these computer concepts and applications questions? One system icon.
Clear logic. Computer is sound. Computer hardware.
Smart move. Most is accurate answer.
PC stands for dash. Excellent. Personal computer is well reasoned.
Charles Babbage was a... Right again. Maths professor is valid. First computer virus.
Perfect. Creeper is the one. Father of the computer.
Bravo. Charles Babbage is the answer.
A binary serial computer.
Good job. EDVAC works well.
First generation computer.
Excellent choice. ENIAC is right.
Steve Wozniak was a dash.
Nicely done. Computer hobbyist is solid.
Shields computer from harm.
Well reasoned. Antivirus software is correct.
The first computer was dash.
Correct. Mark 1 is spot on.
What isn't computer hardware?
You're right. EPOS is correct.
First screen of the computer.
Nice selection. Desktop is correct.
Data generated by a computer.
Sharp thinking. Output is right. Which one is computer virus? Exactly. Ransomware makes sense.
What does the PC stand for?
On track. Personal computer is correct. Where is ROM and RAM located? You got it. Motherboard fits. A volatile memory of computer. Good thinking. RAM is right. A computer is a dash machine. Right choice. Intelligent is best.
Who built the Mark I computer?
Nice work. Howard Aiken fits perfectly.
Is what generation of computer?
Correct response. Second is accurate.
What is the brain of computer?
Great thinking. Sipu is right. A computer uses dash hold files. Valid point. Folder is true.
An instruction for the computer.
Well done.
Command is right.
When was first computer released? Smart pick. 1971 is correct.
Which type of device is a mouse?
Strong choice. Input device is right.
Speed of computer is measured in.
Great job. Hertz is accurate.
A Raspberry Pi is the size of a...
Well picked. Credit card is correct.
The main storage of your computer.
Solid response. Hard drive is valid.
The first stored program computer.
You chose EDVAC. Correct.
This type of computer can be worn.
Correct response. Wearable is accurate. Business applications is a type of. You got it. Programming domain fits.
He is the father of modern computer.
Excellent. Charles Babbage is well reasoned. A handheld computer is also called. Clear logic. PID is sound. The system software of the computer. Good job. Operating works well. Hides inside regular computer files. Great thinking. Software virus is right. This is the first portable computer.
You chose Osborne 1. Correct.
It is the first mechanical computer.
Nice work. Analytical engine fits perfectly.
First Apple computer was launched in. Exactly. 1984 makes sense.
Error messages are system defined and
Nice selection. User defined is correct. It is used to play games on computer. On track. Joystick is correct. Who is the first computer programmer?
smart pick. Ada Lovelace is correct.
Which is the brain of the computer? Good thinking. Sipu is right.
A term used for computer programming.
Correct. Coding is spot on. Which is the biggest computer by size?
Sharp thinking. Supercomputer is right.
Data warehouse-based applications are?
Right choice. All is best.
How many types of computer generation? Valid point 5 is true. Is a text interface for your computer?
Excellent choice. Command lines is right.
When was electronic computer developed?
Solid response. 1930s is valid.
When did the modern computer age begin?
Right again. 1944 is valid.
First computer created by Apple Company?
Great job. Apple II is accurate.
The first Apple computer was created by?
Perfect. Steve Wozniak is the one.
A personal computer is generally a dash.
Bravo. Microcomputers is the answer.
Computer memory is measured in terms of?
You're right. Bytes is correct.
An example of computer hardware is dash.
Smart move. Keyboard is accurate answer.
Computer programs and games are called?
Well picked. Software is correct.
The computer cannot turn on without it.
Well done. Power supply is right.
To solve a computer problem, you should?
Well reasoned. Isolate it is correct.
The Raspberry Pi is defined as the dash.
Strong choice. Mini computer is right.
Who is the father of computer security?
Nicely done. August Kirchhoff's is solid.
Which was the first commercial computer?
Well reasoned. Univa 1 is correct.
There are dash types of computer systems.
Solid response. Sen is valid.
Unit of computer dash tick wrong option.
Exactly. KM makes sense.
Where do we get the term computer from?
Nicely done. Computation is solid.
When was the first computer mouse invented? 1964 is true. Dash is known as the brain of a computer.
Sharp thinking. CPU is right.
Programs used by computer are called dash.
Right again. Software is valid.
A computer that operates on digital data.
Well done. Digital is right.
What is the name of first computer virus?
Good job. Creeper works well.
Who created the first mechanical computer?
Right choice. Charles Babbage is best.
Speedometer of a vehicle is an example of?
On track. Analog computer is correct. What is used to record data in a computer?
Perfect. Magnetism is the one.
In 1989, Tim Berners-Lee created the dash. You got it, Adobo fits. Graphics found on the computer hard drive.
Excellent. Clipart is well-reasoned.
Specific instructions given to a computer. Correct.
Command is spot.
The intelligence quotient of a computer is strong choice.
Zo.
Which one spread through computer network? You're right. Worms is correct. I'm the main storage device in the computer. You chose hard disk, correct. Why haven't SSDs been put in all computer? Nice selection. Too expensive is correct. What is the short-term storage in computer? Nice work. RAM fits perfectly.
The CPU is called the dash of the computer.
Great job. Brains is accurate. What is the main component of the internet? Clear logic. Servers is sound. A document that is stored on your computer. Good thinking. File is right. Who is regarded as a father of the computer? Great thinking. Charles Babbage is right. Select which computer hardware is for input.
Well picked. Keyboard is correct.
What computer was built over 5,000 years ago? Smart pick. Stonehenge is correct. Applications for desktop or laptop computers.
Smart move. Desktop apps is accurate answer.
This is someone who writes computer program. Bravo programmer is the answer. When did computer viruses become widespread? Excellent choice. 1980s is right. Gaining illegal access to a computer system. Correct response. Hacking is accurate. When was the Computer Misuse Act introduced? Sharp thinking. 1990 is. Which type of computer is 100% virus-proof? Right again. None is valid. The first general electromechanical computer. Correct. Mark-I is spot on. Who is known as the father of the computer? Exactly. Charles Babbage makes sense. The fastest and most powerful computer system. Bravo Super is the answer. What part of the computer do you use to type? Good job. Keyboard works well. In what year was the computer mouse invented? Perfect. 1968. The architecture of the computer was built by. Nicely done. John Newman is solid. The internet is a global network of dash. You chose physical cables. Correct. What is the world's largest computer network? Smart pick. Internet is correct. How where your computer remembers things dash. On track. Storage devices is correct. The smallest unit of data in computer is dash. You're right. Bit is correct. Which was the first computer virus for MS-DOS?
Well picked. Brain is correct.
This is any illegal act involving a computer. Excellent choice. Cybercrime is right.
The first electromechanical computer was Dash.
Great thinking. Mark I is right.
The first computer programmer is known as Dash.
You got it. Ada Lovelace fits.
A computer built to support more than one user.
Well reasoned. Mini is correct. This is the most powerful computer of them all. Clear logic. Supercomputer is sound. All parts are present inside the computer Dash. Right choice. Casing is best. The first computer language developed was Dash. Nice selection. Fortran is correct. What do you call the first electronic computer? Smart move. ENIAC is accurate answer. The first personal computer was called the Dash. Great job. Altair is accurate. It helps the user to manage files on a computer. Solid response. File manager is valid. When and who invented the first computer mouse? Good thinking. Douglas Engelbart is right. Every task in a computer follows an dash cycle. Excellent. IPO is well reasoned. Programs that give instruction to the computer. Strong choice. Software is right. Firefox, Chrome, and Safari are all examples of. Correct response. Web browsers is accurate. There are dash main types of computer software. Well done. 2 is right. Applications for mobile smartphones and tablets. Valid point. Mobile apps is true. The operating system is dash on every computer. Nice work. Pre-installed fits perfectly, which is not an example of a peripheral device. Smart move. Computer is accurate answer. The part of the computer that anyone can touch. Nice selection. Hardware is correct. A person who breaks into people's computer system. Perfect. Hacker is the one. Which of the following is the smallest computer? You chose microcomputers. Correct. Which one is not a basic function of a computer? Well done. Monitor size is right. Part of computer that is used for typing is dash. Correct response. Keyboard is accurate. What manages the hardware and runs the software? Right again. Operating systems is valid. A teacher is to a student as a programmer is too. Strong choice. A computer is right. Our computer can be infected by a virus through. On track, CD/DVD is correct. What is another term for a zombie computer army? Well picked. Botnet is correct. Devices used to put information into the computer. Right choice. Input device is best. It was designed and developed by Charles Babbage. Exactly. Analytical engine makes sense. Programs that allow the user to do specific tasks. Excellent. Application software is well reasoned. Devices which put data into a computer or device. Correct. Input device is spot on. How to get the printed diagram into the computer. Good job. Scanner works well. Without an operating system, a computer is dash. Nicely done. Useless is solid. Which one is an output peripheral for a computer? Solid response. Monitor is valid. What forwards data packets to the right computer? Sharp thinking? Rotor is right. A programmer is to a computer as a teacher is to. Great thinking. A student is right. The name of the first computer video game was Dash. You're right. Space War is correct. This computer is usually used by large businesses. Great job. Mainframe is accurate. Which of the following is not belong to the group? Excellent choice. Digital computer is right. The physical parts of the computer are called dash. Good thinking. Hardware is right. Computer network over a large area such as a city. Nice work. Man fits perfectly. A private computer network within an organization. Bravo. Intranet is the answer. Which taskbar indicates if Word is running or not? Well reasoned. Windows is correct. An example of an operating system on a computer is SmartPic. Ms. Word is correct. This is a graphical representation of an algorithm. You got it? Flowchart fits. A procedure for solving a problem is called a dash. Clear logic. Algorithm is sound. The first language for scientific applications was. Valid point. Fortran is true. A dash is the main storage device in your computer. Great job. Hard drive is accurate. Dash controls the overall activities of a computer. Right again. Operating system is valid. Which type of computer is built for individual use? Smart move. Desktop is accurate answer. A dash computer understands only two codes, eq1 and 0. Well done. Digital is right. Writing on the computer using a keyboard is called. Correct response. Typing is accurate. How your computer communicates with other computers. Good job. Network devices works well. An electronic device used to process and store data. Good thinking. Computer is right. The first computer game made in 1972 was called Dash. Exactly. Pong makes sense. Used for breaking codes and modeling weather systems. Solid response. Supercomputer is valid. Which contents are lost when the computer turns off? On track. Memory is correct. Output device used to display images from a computer. Excellent. Monitor is well reasoned. What allows the user to communicate with the computer? Right choice. Operating system is best. Dash is a computer that's not attached to a network. Bravo. Standalone computer is the answer. It is the piece of your computer that gives it life. Clear logic. Power supply is sound. Your computer uses the dash to look up domain names. SmartPic, DNS is correct. A programming language for creating web applications. Great thinking. Java is right.
How many offenses does the Computer Misuse Act have?
Correct. 4 is spot on. He was known as the father of the modern computer.
You got it, Charles Babbage fits.
In how many generations a computer can be classified? Excellent choice. 5 is right. What type of computer system can be found in the lab? Well reasoned. Micro is correct. What allows you to input information into the computer? Valid point. Keyboard is true.
Operating system used on PC platform or IBM computer.
You're right. Windows XP is correct. The ones and zeros a computer uses to speak is called. Nice work. Binary fits perfectly. The operating system manages computer-resources. You chose hardware? Correct. A computer that provides email services to a network. Nice selection. Mail server is correct. They store all of the permanent data on your computer. Strong choice. Hard drive is right. Which of these is most similar to a computer program? Perfect. Blueprint is the one. Human communicates with computer using dash language. Sharp thinking. Programming is right. Which extension will only open on a Windows computer? Nicely done. X is solid. A person who breaks code to gain access to a computer. Well picked. A hacker is correct. Dash is a legal means of protecting an author's work. Nice selection. Copyright is correct.
Short-term memory disappears when computer turns off.
Well picked. RAM is correct. What is the name of first computer for commercial use? Great thinking. UNIVAC I is right. The first mechanical computer created by Blaise Pascal? Exactly. Pascaline machine makes sense. A key on a computer keyboard that when pressed deletes. Good job. Delete key works well. A dash does the same thing as a mouse on the computer. Bravo. Trackpad is the answer. The physical component of a computer system is called. Well reasoned. Hardware is correct. The physical objects that make up the computer system. Good thinking. Hardware is right.
Mobile apps are installed on devices such as a dash.
Nicely done. Smartphone is solid. The operating system performs the task of what person? Correct response. File clerk is accurate. Which of these is an early form of a computer program? On track. Punched cards is correct. Which of the following is also referred to as malware? Excellent choice. Computer virus is right. What type of computer would be best utilized in a bank? Sharp thinking. Mainframes is right.
Which of the following computers is the most expensive?
Great job. Supercomputer is accurate. Which type of computer is used for weather forecasting? You're right. Supercomputers is correct. The OS provides a platform that enables what to be run. Perfect. Applications is the one. A home computer network is sometimes also called a dash.
Excellent. Pan is well reasoned.
There are how many common symptoms of a computer virus?
Smart move. 9 is accurate answer.
What was the biggest contribution of the Homebrew Club?
Strong choice. Personal computer is right.
What was the time period of Generation 1 computer dash?
1945-1955 is... The first general-purpose electronic computer was called... Clear logic. ENIAC is sound.
Which was the first electronic general-purpose computer?
Smart pick. ENIAC is correct.
The internal operation unit, or brains, of the computer?
Correct. CPU is spot on. A set of instructions which control the computer is dash. Right again. Software is valid. Which of the following is not a type of computer system? Right choice. Printer is best. Which operating system are iOS applications designed in? Solid response. macOS is valid. You can add or remove any software with the help of dash. Well done. Control panel is right. Is used to manage errors in applications and system logs. You chose Event Viewer. Correct. Which of these symbols is used for divide on a computer? Nice work. Fits perfectly. A computer program is best described as a series of dash. You got it. Instructions fits. Basic computer language which consists of zeros and ones. Good thinking. Machine language is right. Which was the first electronics digital computing device? Right again. A Tanasoff Berry computer is valid. The first electric programmable computer is known as dash. Exactly. Colossus makes sense. Who is regarded as the father of modern computer science? Clear logic. Alan Turing is sound. A device that sends data into the computer is called dash. You're right. Input is correct. This computer is a combination of a tablet and a keyboard. Nicely done. Hybrid is solid. Regulates the timing and speed of all computer functions. You got it. Clock fits. You can use this to input printed documents to a computer. Good job. Scanner works well. Which of the following is not a type of system software? Correct. Applications is spot on. Applications that run in a personal computer and laptops. Well done. Desktop app is right.
Which of the following uses an embedded operating system?
Sharp thinking. G-piece is right. When the computer shuts down, the dash contents are lost. Great job. Memory is accurate. This paradigm provides a connection between applications. Nice selection. Scripting is correct. What is another term for a mistake in a computer program? Solid response. Bug is valid. What is the only language that a computer can understand? Strong choice. Machine is right. And dash is software to protect your computer from viruses.
Nice work. Antivirus fits perfectly.
An example of a security risk or threat to a computer is
Smart move. Authorized access is accurate answer.
what company made the first all-transistor-based computer?
Excellent choice. IBM is right.
In the year 1970-1999, this generation of computer was made.
Excellent. Fourth is well reasoned.
When was the first computer for commercial use introduced?
Correct response, 1951.
It is one of the most essential parts of a computer system.
Well picked. Motherboard is correct.
There are dash function keys present in computer keyboard.
Valid point. 12 is true. Ply is a high-speed dash computer expansion bus standard. You chose serial, correct?
The icon displays all the resources of the computer system.
Great thinking. Computer is right. Which of the following is an alternative name for malware? Bravo. Malicious software is the answer.
I'm an output device you use to hear sounds on the computer.
Smart pick. Speaker is correct.
Which part of a computer is used to type words and numbers?
On track. Keyboard is correct.
From which device do you get the hard copies from the computer?
Right choice. Printer is best.
The most popular input device for computer games is called.
Perfect. Joystick is the one.
What is the most important piece of software on a computer?
Well reasoned. Operating system is correct.
It is an electronic device for storing and processing data.
You got it. Computer fits.
Which terms best describes each step in a computer program?
Smart pick. Specific is correct.
A program that loads the machine code into computer memory.
Excellent. Loader is well reasoned.
Looks for vulnerable, able machines within computer networks.
Well picked. Worm is correct.
Malicious code that secretly watches your computer activity.
Nice selection. Spyware is correct.
The act of gaining unauthorized access to a computer system.
Solid response. Hacking is valid.
Recipient of Computer Science's first Man of the Year award.
Correct. Grace Hopper is spot on.
A computer is a machine that gathers, processes, and stores.
Sharp thinking. Information is right.
Which of the following is a general-purpose computer system?
Strong choice. Apple iPad is right.
To stop the computer doing something, you can press the dash.
Good job. Is space key works well?
Which of the following is not an action of a computer mouse?
On track. Jumping is correct.
The magnetic patterns left on a disk represent dash numbers.
Right again. Binary is valid.
Dash can input graphical images and pictures for a computer.
Excellent choice. Scanner is right.
A set of programs that governs the operations of a computer.
Bravo. Operating system is the answer.
How many applications can be processed by the CPU at a time?
Nicely done. 1 is solid.
Dash displays the entire configuration of a computer system.
You're right. Control panel is correct.
Dash are small amounts of computer dash sent over a network. Well done. Packets data is right.
What does not form part of the Valley Park computer network?
Well reasoned. Home computers is correct. Programs that look useful but cause damage to your computer.
You chose Trojans. Correct.
The operating system for the first IBM personal computer was. Great thinking. Ms. Dose is right. This computer is used by touching the screen with your finger. Nice work. Tablet fits perfectly. The physical, tangible parts of a computer system is the dash. Great job. Hardware is accurate. Which of the following computers are called monster computer? Oh. Correct response. Supercomputers is accurate.
Also known as the microprocessor, the brains of the computer.
Valid point. CPU is true. Which of the following is known as the brain of a computer? Good thinking. CPU is right. Used to bundle cables neatly inside and outside the computer. Right choice. Cable ties is best. Is any physical device that you use to operate your computer? Exactly. Hardware makes sense. Which of the following is not a characteristic of a computer? Smart move. IQ is accurate answer. A single sentence that tells the computer to do something is. Clear logic. Code is sound. Computer and the equipment used with them are called computer. Perfect. Hardware is the one. Microprocessor was introduced in which generation of computer? Nice work. 4th generation fits perfectly. Predetermined standard for computer operation without failure. Right choice. Reliability is best. A computer has a 1024 megabytes of RAM. That is the same as Dash. Nice selection. 1 GB is correct. In Windows XP OS, which icon on the desktop cannot be renamed? Great thinking. Recycle bin is right. 1 or more commands designed to tell the computer what to do. You're right. Code is correct. A set of instructions that tells the computer what to do is a valid point. Computer program is true. Dash computer is a combination of digital and analog computers. Smart move. Hybrid is accurate answer. The dash is used to display information on the computer system. Well done. Monitor is right. Which of the following is not considered as part of a computer? Well reasoned. Remote is correct. Computer software is a set of dash telling computer what to do. Smart pick. Instructions is correct. A computer that provides network access to shared disk storage. Strong choice. File server is right. An electronic container that helps you organize computer files. Excellent choice. Folder is right. What computer component is used for enhancing computer graphics? On track. Video card is correct.
In which app can you change the sensitivity of the mouse cursor?
You got it! Control panel fits.
Most people have this operating system on their computer system.
Nicely done. Microsoft Windows is solid.
Question 2. The following is not a type of system software.
Sharp thinking. Applications is right.
The CPU is often referred to as the dash of the computer system.
Good job. Brains works well.
And SQL injection attack would cause unauthorized access to?
Right again. Database is valid.
What type of malware locks up your computer until you pay a fee?
Correct. Ransomware is spot on.
A dash is the most important software that runs on a computer.
Correct response. Operating system is accurate.
It allows computer memory to be inserted into the computer.
Well picked. RAM memory slot is correct. The most popular way of installing computer software is from Dash. Bravo Web is the answer. Google Docs, Zoho, and Microsoft Office web apps are examples of. Exactly, Cloud Suites makes sense. A computer that gains itself of the services provided by servers. Perfect. Client is the one. If you are having router issues, check that your dash is current. Clear logic. Firmware is sound.
What is the term for computer programs that attack your computer?
Solid response. Malware is valid.
Is a software program that displays advertising on your computer?
Good thinking. Adware is right.
Which of the following concepts is not included in the 3S?
Excellent. Remove is well reasoned.
Dash is responsible for all the calculations sent to the computer.
You chose ALU, correct.
Input device which is used to move a cursor around a computer.
Great job, MOS is accurate. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
You got it. Contact Narayan Chengder Fitz